Good evening, viewers. We're back. You've been probably thinking, all my 20 faithful subscribers are probably thinking, where's he been? Well, long story. We've been putting the GoPros down some mine shafts around Kalgoorlie, and I actually lost my GoPro down it. So we're down a pretty deep hole, and basically, yeah, I pulled the fishing rod back up, and the GoPro wasn't there anymore. So that was it. Not much has been done on the bike. I've just basically thought it'd be an idea to put a brake light on it. I haven't had a brake light since I've had it, so that's been pretty dangerous. So got a new brake line and fitted up a brake switch and thing to it, so I've done that. Here's the old beast here. People ask me what year it is. I've got no idea, because when you talk about, I suppose, a rat rod or you know, in that sort of terms, or people talking about custom motorcycles and stuff like that. So this bike has a 74 FLH front ends, running a 96 Santi frame, 96 tanks. It's got a fat bob rear wheel, runs an Ultima 2-inch dry clutch belt drive, and it runs a 96 out to a 103 2007 engine, but still running the 5-speed box. So it's definitely a bitzer, but I love it. It's awesome bike. All right, guys, stay with us, and I'll show you some of the stuff that we like to look at around the weekends. Cheers. There you go, Kalgoorlie bush. The old Kombi. Man, who would have dumped this? I've had a few. I'm not saying I'm some sort of expert on them, but let's have a look. So, has had the old style back ends. It's got the old lights down the bottom there, see those? And we've also got, I think you'll find, they call a low light. They'll have low mounted indicators. So I would say this is somewhere between a 69 and say 71, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'd say that's what that is. Sitting out in the bush in its final resting place. A few bullet holes. The fucking bees have found a new home in the fucking tank. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Something you'll find in Kalgoorlie is cars dumped everywhere in the bush, because there's so many places, I suppose, that you can actually you can do this sort of thing. Another car here. Got no idea what this is. Maybe some of the viewers might be able to tell me. No. What a humdinger. Steel bumper. Alright, so that is actually another split Kombi. If we've got time, I'll show you out on Campbell Road. That's been there for years. Used to be the old electrical place in town. Used to have a couple of doors on there with old sign writing and all that I actually ripped off a couple of years ago, and we ended up selling them to a place in Fremantle. Bloke wanted to hang them on his walls, Art Deco sort of thing. So that was pretty cool, because the Kombi was unsalvageable. It was completely gone. So All right, guys, we'll just I'll run to that hole quickly and have a quick look. See if I can show you some old workings. But that was a cool find. I'm glad we found that. Suppose not the ideal off-road motorcycle. More fun, I reckon. Okay, here comes one of the old prospecting holes now, guys. That's a pretty foxy hole. This is what we do in Kalgoorlie. We dump stuff. So we have an old prospecting hole. We were going to get our asbestos and all that. We throw in the hole because there's some pretty intelligent people who live in Kalgoorlie. So and that's what they do. So instead of going to the tip or doing the right thing or getting rid of it properly, they go and dump them down these holes. So they're pretty smart. I've seen people, you know, 5 minutes away from the dump who have dumped rubbish into the bush. I can really, truly put yourself in a headlock and fucking belt yourself because you're a fucking idiot. Sorry to swear, but far out. That's just, again, imbeciles. But anyway, so that's what they sort of look like, and usually they can range, a hole can range down to, that's very shallow. They can actually go right down to, I think the biggest one I've done is probably 100 metres, I think we've gone down my fishing rod. So, which I haven't given up, even though I've lost, I think I said one GoPro, it's actually been two. So I lost another one last weekend, which I don't really want to talk about because it's damn right embarrassing, that's what it is. So yes, not to worry. Anyway, we are still out on Bulong Road. Still looking at everything, so looking at everything that is fucking not here. Bush, great. All right, there's the bike. We found the Kombi, found you a prospecting hole, so life's good. All right, we might head out to Campbell Road, and I'll see if I can find that other Kombi for you. Alrighty, this is it. The second of the Kombi finds. This is the old split. Goldfields TV antenna surfaces. So it's either been a real bad accident or I don't know. So originally, like I said, when we found it, it had had two swing out doors on the side, basically. But yeah, she's in pretty bad nick. So in the middle of the bush. So that's it, two old Kombis. Two old Kombis. So look underneath, what have we got? Not much. Not much left. This is it, it's our day. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more episodes from Ruka Avenue. Hopefully in the next one, Steve-O's back. He's been pretty busy. He's changed his job, which I'll let him tell you about that. He's pretty excited about that. He's got a new girlie, which we all knew about. That's pretty exciting for him as well. So he's had some real exciting stuff happening in his life, which is really good for him. Pretty happy for for him, because he's a good guy. And good people deserve good things. I might hang the snake out. Don't worry, I won't video it. You wouldn't see anything because I've got my fucking zoom lens. Hang on. Alright. That's it, guys. I've already said that. Maybe I have. That's it for another week. RKA. So today we got lost. We found stuff. Found a couple of Kombis. We showed you a little bit of Kalgoorlie, the mining side. And we showed you where Kalgoorlie people like to dump their stuff, and that's out in the bush. So you don't go to the rubbish tip, you just come out here and throw your fucking rubbish out, which is really quite intelligent. Look at this.